So let me go back really quick to the car repossession stuff. Was that you living beyond your means, or having a bunch of people around you that wanted you to be extra lit, or just were feeding off of
It
you?
was just like this. It was literally just like this. It was me not. I was trying to like because I lease my cars. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care what nobody want to say. Buying a car is the most dumbest thing ever. As soon as it
I
leaves the
agree.
lot, it depreciate. It don't matter how much money you got. Like I know billionaires that lease cars. So I lease my cars. So with that being said, one of the cars I didn't want no more, which was a Lamborghini Aventador. I didn't want the car no more, so the guy just did a repossession on me. So he got mad because I get my car, all my cars I get from Fort Lauderdale collection. That one car that got repossessed, which is what they say got repossessed, which is the Lamborghini Aventador, was from a whole nother. It was from San Diego Eurosports. That company, I think the guy name was like Mike or something. I don't remember. That guy, he was basically mad that I didn't want the car no more. I had the car for 3 months. I didn't want the car anymore. My payments was like 4,000 a month because I.
Oh
The
my
only reason
God.
why I didn't want the car anymore because my homie Hassan from Roadstar Motorsports, shout out Hassan, great dude. He's like, yo, Sean, you got on this deal. You put because I put 120 down on the car.
Ooh,
And my payments was like
120,000.
yeah, down on, and the car was for four. The car was for 440, so it was 100, yeah, 100, 100 something thousand down, and my payments was 4,500 a month. So I'm like, the third month, I'm like, yo, I don't want this car anymore. And the guy just got mad, and the guy was like, okay, yo, boom, he just repossessed the car. I was literally, yo, let me tell you how this guy did it too. I'm outside.
Wait,
I'm
wait,
at the
wait, Sean.
mall.
Wait, Sean. And before you tell the story, because I think people need to know, people
Mhm.
that get mad at y'all, celebrities, they
Yes.
tell TMZ they're getting ready to repossess the car. So TMZ puts
Yep.
y'all in the story, and they get free press out of it.
And they get
That's
free
what
press
happened.
out of it. And that's exactly what happened. So I was at Mondrian and I'm literally eating. I get done, right? And luckily, I was with a girl, but luckily, the girl left. She called an Uber. She went back to her mom's house because her aunt was in a hospital. I remember it like yesterday. Lucky she left because it would have been totally, I mean, it was embarrassing that it was on TMZ and it wasn't the truth. But it would have been extra embarrassing if she was there and she came out and she didn't see the car. Like, I literally got done eating and we got done eating or whatever. And I go outside and the valet is just everybody's just looking confused, just starts spinning around. I'm like, what's going on? I see one person like he's like he want to tell me something, but he don't even want to say nothing. So I'm like, man, where my car at?
Wow.
So I see the tow truck making a U-turn. I'm like, yo, my car's on the back of the tow truck. I'm like, what's going on? So I get a text from a guy. I told you, mother, you're playing with the wrong one. I'm like, wait, what's going on? I'm like,
Mm.
boom. My mom called me. She's like, yo, you know, you know, I'm tracking the car right now. I think the people came and told to repo the car. I'm like, wait, what? So I'm calling the guy. I believe his name is Mike. I'm calling him. He's not answering. He's not answering. He's not answering. So by the time I can even, and that's why to say that everything you're saying is correct. By the time I can even like fix the situation or like really get on the phone because I was gonna be like, all right, dude, listen, dude, how much money you like to get me out of the deal completely? You're mad that I don't want the car, but how much money do you feel like I can even get? Because he was extorting me with the TMZ. He's like, you know what? It's on TMZ already. So I'm thinking he's bullshitting because I go to TMZ, I don't see nothing. Oh my God, Jason. By the time I woke up, everybody named Mama was texting me. It was everywhere. And I'm like, okay, this is crazy. And it broke me down too, because it was like, damn, bro, I got three other cars that's in my lot. Like this was the fourth car. I had a Bentley Mulsanne.
Well, no, the
I had a
thing about it
I had,
is, I didn't have Hollywood unlocked at the time, so I couldn't help you. But I remember I was at your house, so it's like you ain't living in this big ass 3-4 story house
exactly.
with
Like
all the
that's what I was going to
cars.
say. I had a G63 AMG, brand new one,
Oh my
right? I
God.
had the Bentley Mulsanne. I had the Range Rover Autobiography, and then I had the Lamborghini Aventador. So
Well,
you mean to
my
tell me I can't afford the Lamborghini Aventador, but I got all these other cars?
but
And I'm
this
living
is
in the
my
house that
question.
you came to, like that don't add up, right? So it's like, okay, if I can't afford a Lamborghini, I ain't gonna be able to afford a Bentley Mulsanne. That's also 300,000 as well. It's not 400, but it's 320,000. So it's like stuff like that. I feel like people don't really. They don't really defend, and that's what makes it so sad. It's just because they'll read TMZ and they'll just be like, okay, damn, that car got repossessed. No, that car got took because I tried to get out of a deal that this guy tried,
But
me in
no,
and
no,
try
they'll
to
no,
get out.
they'll look at the one story on TMZ and sum up your whole career and say you're broke, and that's the
Yep.
sad
But
part. That's the
but
sad, reckless part. damage.
Why does it? Now, this is my thing. If I had three of those cars and somebody did take my car, say if I couldn't afford the car because I don't want three.
Yeah.
Why does it affect you? Why did it eat at you? Because you know what you got in your bank account. You know
No,
what
I
home you
just you
go
got to think
to.
about it, bro. I'm a person. I don't care what nobody say. I look at the
Mm.
comments. Like a lot of artists, they be like, "Oh, I'm so weird." I don't look at the comments, man. I care what people say because, and it's sad because people like Sean. People talk bad about Jesus. I understand all that, but it just I still like they when they're saying something that's not true. The perceptions mean so much more. Like it just goes in. Like you feel me? It's just like I don't want nobody to be reading that and just be like, okay, damn. Like how Jason just said, man, this up his bread. Like, nah, it's just like, okay, cool. Like, is it for me? It's just do something because it's like I know I ain't living like that. So I got all these imagine thousands of people that's just in my like boom, 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 boom. I can't even. I'm like, yo, blowing up. It's just like when I drop a record, I do something positive. Y'all ain't on my like this, but y'all mean to tell me, y'all, you feel me, for some fake news is really going stupid on my like that crazy. And I ain't gonna lie, see here, I don't see it. I do see it. And it, you know what I'm saying? Just by the hateful, like, it'd be a lot of trash comments in there that people really just try to, and I ain't gonna lie, some of them I'll be like, man, it just, it just broke me down. That specific situation broke me down
You
because
have
I needed
feelings, yeah. You have
yeah,
feelings.
But let me tell you something. I'm going to go ahead and put my own stuff out here. So I had a Dodge Challenger. It wasn't no Aventador. This bitch was probably
Uh,
about $70,000, but I was
not the
proud of
same
that
thing.
Dodge Challenger. Let me tell you, I had forgot a payment or something, or I had changed a credit card and didn't think about it because I wasn't really responsible with my money at the time. And I will never forget. I was driving down the street and they pulled me over and they were like, "Oh, by the way, this car is being repossessed." I was like,
yes,
"I don't even want this car anyway because I'm about to go get me another car. Y'all can have that car." So I gave it back, thinking I was giving them their car back. And then I checked my credit months later, and I had a repossession on my credit.
Oh
So
yeah,
I think,
self
I think,
repo.
I think in our community too, we don't understand, and this is no shade. Like we don't work like the white people do. I didn't know that was a repossession. I know now that once I give it back, I
Hmm.
still got to pay for it or I got to work out some
Hmm.
deals. So I wanted to ask you that not as a way of bringing up a painful past, but the fact that like I was around you at the time and knew that you were making all this money and you were extremely successful and you were thriving and you were living, but then online I felt like people were trying to play with you because of that
mhm.
situation and probably didn't even have all the facts.
Yeah, man, and like I say, now I could look back and I could just be like, those, I feel like just that's all I had to do with the energy. You know what I'm saying? Because now, shout out to Warren G. Like I said, my assistant. That just like it's just that great energy I have around me. That is just like none of that don't even really like none like nothing really like. As you can see, I ain't been in the media, no jewelry stuff. I've been clean and everything that I ever had. Any lawsuits, whatever been dealt with, and it's been a clean slate, by the grace of God. So I just say, man, all that stuff is in the past, and that's why my new album is called Deliverance. It's called Deliverance because it's a redemption. It's a new me. It's just, what I'm saying. It's like I've been through a lot, but I have a testimony. I got a story to tell, and it's a lot of stuff that I definitely want to get off my chest. And I feel like this album is going. It has a lot it has a lot for me to say in this album.
So now
I
is
love it.
Deliverance, is this the first album and how long?
It's the first album in 4.5 years.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, are you nervous? I mean, because we know that you're super talented. We know that you're versatile in music. We know you have tons of relationships and can call up almost anybody. When you take such a hiatus, that's literally like a person going through all of high school, right? When you take a 4-year break and come back, and social media is changing, the landscape of music has changed a lot. Is there fear, nervousness? Is there confidence because your fans are there? What are you feeling about it?
See, the thing about it is, I've been writing hits behind the scenes, even when I wasn't. So I kind of can gauge the market. Like as far as I
Mm.
know what sounds. I'm a real musician. I play three instruments that people don't know that. I play the keys. I play the guitar. Like I'm gonna show that side as well on this album. But I say all that to say is I'm really into the music part of it. So I know what's gonna be the wave before it even happened. Like I knew Afrobeat was gonna be Afrobeat 3 years before. Like so I already know. So with this album, it ain't no fear. Of course it's probably a little bit of like, what I'm saying? Like I'm like, anxious. It ain't nervous. It's more anxious, like, okay, man, like I want to see what they're gonna think about this record. But it ain't no fear because you know, who God bless, no man curse, and no man could curse. And I got so much like heat on this album. You know, NBA Young Boy, free NBA Young Boy, he's on the album. Um, little TJ's on the
G Herbo,
album.
G
G
Herbo.
Herbo, yep,
Girl,
2C,
yes.
2C, Damian Marley, like Jasmine Sullivan. Like this album is a big album. So
Woo!
Oh wow.
What
Okay,
y'all doing? A
okay.
duet? Wait, what you and Jasmine
Well,
Sullivan doing?
yeah.
listen,
I was about to say, Sean. Yeah, now you woke it up. I need you to text Jasmine that Jason Lee is a fanatic for her. Like I live
I
for her.
got you. I got you.
I love her.
I
People
got
say I
you.
look like her cousin. I love her.
Well,
Tell her I said hi.
Blue. After dark, you look like the more sluttier version.
Jason, stop looking at my stories on Instagram.
I've been on your Instagram. No, so with Jasmine, is it a what? Give us what is that vibe?
That vibe is more like it's a reggae
Ooh,
R&B type of vibe for sure.
Okay.
that's
Damn.
sexy.
Have you thought of doing like a live streaming performance thing?
Yeah, like an MTV unplugged type of vibe.
No, my friend, or I can connect Juan with her. She does the NPR music thing. I don't know
Tiny
what you call it?
Desk. It's called
Tiny
Tiny
Desk?
Desk.
Tiny Desk.
Yes, I
Tiny
would love
Desk
The
to
is
do that.
music
big.
thing.
Yeah, I would love to do that
Tiny
for
Desk
sure.
is
That's
major, Jason.
yeah, I would
First of
love to
all,
do that.
first of all, I don't work at NPR. I work at Hollywood Unlocked. I'm saying I know that
Okay.
she does Tiny Desk. That's what it's called. They're in the living room with the band.
It's
Yeah, I
no,
saw that.
it's a huge deal. It's a huge
No, but
deal.
It
I
is
can see
easier.
you because I've seen Jasmine do that. I could see you doing something like that because I really feel like your music is so transcendent, like it's beyond just one demographic. You know,
Yeah, I would.
It
when I think of you, I
feels
think of like a
good.
Jason Derulo that can reach people outside of, Compton and Hollywood.
I definitely feel like I would love to do that. Definitely, it would be a blessing. Yeah, definitely let me or Juan G know. Tiny Desk, I'm a fan of that show as well. But I feel like with this album, because it's so musical, I have a lot of elements to it that I think it'll be dope for because it's definitely pianos and acoustics and stuff like that. So I definitely feel like Tiny Desk and elements like that would be a great.